If you've ever volunteered to organize a group vacation, a local fundraiser, or even a large dinner, you know the immediate penalty. The excitement of the event is instantly buried under an avalanche of chaotic group texts. You suddenly find yourself managing a massive administrative headache. You're building clunky spreadsheets, tracking down individual dietary restrictions, logging shirt sizes, and chasing people across 3 different apps just to get them to Venmo you their share. Worse, you often end up absorbing a quiet financial loss. Organizers routinely eat the cost of miscalculated platform fees, or quietly cover the gap for that one participant who always forgets to pay. ChipIn was built to absorb all of that logistical friction. It's an all-in-one platform designed explicitly to automate the math, send the follow-up reminders, and handle the coordination. Generating a payment link is very easy. ChipIn's actual utility is engineering out the social awkwardness and the manual data entry, so you can actually enjoy the experience you spent hours putting together. The entire workflow breaks down into 3 steps. Step 1 is configuration, which takes under 5 minutes. Because different events require entirely different data, the setup is highly adaptable. This T-shirt options panel, for example, is designed specifically for product sales, letting you collect specific sizes and colors right at the point of purchase. Compare that to event logistics. Looking at this registration settings area, you can easily enforce hard maximum capacities and automatically trigger a wait list once a venue is full. And if you are selling admission, this ticket tiers block allows you to instantly map out complex pricing models, separating general admission inventory from VIP access. Once you establish what you're collecting for, you select your architecture. The Quick Pay option is built for fast transactions, letting you collect funds immediately without groups. Conversely, the Standard Project mode below provides a management suite to handle multi-installment schedules and member reminders. By treating the event type and the payment structure as modular blocks, you take a chaotic, abstract group idea and lock it into a rigidly structured, trackable financial workflow. Step 2 solves the specific hurdle of the math tax. When you collect money online, standard processing and platform fees silently drain your total, meaning the group might raise $1,000, but you only receive $950. To prevent organizers from covering that gap, ChipIn uses a built-in net amount calculator. You enter the exact target amount you need to walk away with, and the system automatically calculates the precise fee buffer to add, outputting the perfect price to charge participants. That same automation applies to splitting shared bills, which routinely devolve into a nightmare of calculating individual tax and gratuity at the end of a long dinner. This even split setup screen handles the most common scenario. You just drop in the base subtotal, log the tax and tip percentages, and tell the system how many people are sitting at the table. For complex itemized checks, this tool uses AI to scan a physical receipt photo, allowing you to quickly assign specific appetizers and drinks to individual people. Offloading these calculations entirely to the software protects your wallet and removes the social friction of having to text your friends 3 days later asking for an extra $2 because the math was wrong. The third step is actually getting people to pay. Once your project is live, you distribute a simple link, a QR code, or a 6-character invite code to your group. Crucially, participants can click the link and submit their funds instantly. You aren't forcing your friends to download a new app or create a user account just to hand you $20. If you are running a massive standard project with dozens of people, ChipIn offers a unique middle-person system. This allows the primary organizer to designate sub-coordinators. These middle managers are then responsible for communicating with their specific subgroups and tracking down their missing payments. By dropping the mandatory account creation barrier and delegating the most awkward follow-up tasks, the time it takes to actually fund a project drops significantly. Once the invites are out, your role shifts from an active collector to an observer. Looking closely at these project cards on the dashboard, the green payment progress bars give you real-time visual tracking. You know exactly who has paid, whose payment is still pending, and how close you are to your overall funding goal at a glance. Behind the scenes, the ecosystem relies on Stripe Connect, ensuring every transaction meets strict security standards. Once the target is hit, the fully calculated funds are seamlessly withdrawn directly into your connected bank account in 2 to 3 days. As shown on this installation screen, you don't even need to be at your computer to manage the logistics. The web app installs directly to your mobile home screen. This setup provides a fast, native app experience, letting you check project progress and event details, even in venues with zero cell service. You don't have to act as a part-time debt collector for your friends. By letting the software execute the math, the tracking, and the reminders, you can put your focus exactly where it belongs, on the experience you're building. Stop herding cats and start collecting funds. Visit letsallpay.app to download ChipIn and set up your next project today.